Hey, Taurus, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Taurus, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so right away here, I am getting the name Damien, and I'm also hearing that someone may have had vehicle issues where something may have broke, needed replacement, or you are trying to find people to work with to help maintain or to help fix a vehicle problem. Now, it's not going to resonate with all of you, so please take it as it does. So right away, diving in here, Taurus, you have the heart, the watch, and the Buddha. So in the recent past, there may have certainly been some emotional spending. You may have felt a strong attachment to needing to release or let go of some money that needed to be paid. So for example, if your vehicle broke and you needed to fix a piece or a part, it may have been very expensive and you had a lot of attachments because you knew you could have used that money for something else. It may have been unexpected, or it may have been a situation where you needed to find additional finances to support what it was that you needed. So whether it was a vehicle, whether it was bills, it could have been a project. For others of you, maybe it was even gaining some sort of loan. But this is about you making money because you love doing what you love, Taurus. This is about you being either a counselor, a guide, a helper, a channeler. I am feeling for a lot of you, you're on this path of spiritual enlightenment. You wouldn't be watching if you weren't. And you are either headed towards a career path or a job that is more aligned with what it is, Taurus, that you're looking for. Because I feel that there's been some difficulties, whether due to the pandemic, due to a job loss, or some financial setbacks. I'm getting here, some of you, there could have even been foreclosures. There may have been loss within the family, or some sort of legal issue where you've really struggled when it came to finances here. But I am feeling that things look to be taking off, a little bit of timing behind the scenes here, divine timing, but things are going to start moving in the direction where if you felt stressed out where you are currently at, whether it was emotional stress, physical stress, financial stress, I feel that there's some sort of timing at play at this time that's shaking things up behind the scenes that maybe you can't see, Taurus, but it's going to lead to more abundance. Abundance isn't just financial abundance. It can certainly be that, but this is about you being healthy, body, mind, soul. And I do feel that there may have been a situation in the past that may have just been unhealthy or may have stressed you out. Now, there could have been a waiting period. Perhaps some of you have temporary work. You may have been laid off even, but this is about divine timing, divine intervention. It wouldn't surprise me to see the King of Cups in your reading, possibly even the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and I'm also getting here Hierophant energy with this Buddha card showing up in the near future. This is all about your life purpose. More than just money, it's spiritual wealth. So even though we are looking at career, we're looking at finances and money and income. Those are all wonderful. We need those here on the physical. But what's happening for you, Taurus, is you're aligning that inner self, the inner alignment, inner awareness with your outer world. And when those two tend to blend together and you can fill that gap, that's when you bring in that true energy of abundance in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Now, again, you have two cards that talk about either being a counselor. You could be seeking out a counselor, or you're definitely being divided, or excuse me, well, it could be divided. You may be divided between a position you're currently at to take a new opportunity, step into something new, but you're being divinely guided to move in a new direction. So I'm also getting here some strong Eight of Cups energy and even Six of Swords. So let's dive in and see what shows up for you, Taurus. What is the main energy for Taurus in the month of March 2023? Thank you, Spirit. All right, there's that Six of Wands. Beautiful. I love the Six of Wands. This is all about you hitting that level of achievement, level of success. This is about you gaining that recognition. If you've been looking for a new opportunity, if you have been putting yourself out there, because they're showing me reputation. So you may have updated a resume, or they're showing me someone may have added some new skills to the resume, or if you are a business owner, you may have recently learned some new things that you're able to share maybe on your About Me section on your page. But I am feeling that there are skills and there are certifications or awards that you are currently working on, even if it's only an internal energy of knowledge. It doesn't mean that you have to have a certification to have that knowledge, but I am feeling a lot of learning. Even though this isn't necessarily the learning card, it is more about achievements. I feel like you've learned from the past here. So let's clarify and see what this is all about for you. Six of Wands, not a bad card to start off your reading here, Taurus. So let's take a look. The Fool, there's that new beginning. Wonderful. So you are embracing the unknown. You are being divinely guided, which again, it may seem like a divide at times, no such thing as coincidence, but I feel like you're being shown a new path. You're being shown a new direction. So this is that Eight of Cups mixed with that Six of Swords energy that I was feeling regarding taking a new beginning. But this is a big new beginning for you. So definitely a new job, a new business idea, a new opportunity coming in. You're ready to take that leap, and it's going to be quite exciting. So yes, let's take a look at what may be crossing your path and how we can help you navigate through it. What do we have here for Taurus? How would you like? Thank you. Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles. So you're getting a lot of six energy right off the bat. Now, sixes are all about problem solving. They're about harmony, loyalty, and responsibilities as well. So you are taking your responsibilities seriously, as you should, but I feel like you're allowing yourself to keep your heart open through some sort of challenge that you have had or a difficulty, but you're seeing that finally the pentacles are coming in here. There is reciprocity. This could be a gift from the universe. The Six of Pentacles can be about an unexpected resource. This is showing up here as the challenge. You have this Watch card showing up in the present energy as well. So the challenge for you is to receive, gain that reciprocity, go for that promotion and hear a yes, that they will give you that. Apply for that job and you get a call back saying you've been hired, or putting out a new business idea and people are loving it. But there is still timing here. There's something behind the scenes that is being put into action, Taurus. So this is a call for a little bit of patience because your hard work is paying off. And some of you I see are getting a little bit frustrated because of a challenge. But the good news here is the Six of Wands is going to trump the Six of Earth in reverse. So when the Six of Pentacles shows up here, this is saying here, don't resist help. Even though there may be an energy of someone taking, not giving, that's where that Fool card comes in, Taurus, and says there's a new direction here for you. The Six of Earth is about an unexpected resource. But if we're focusing so much on maybe the loss or focusing on the situation that we don't want to be in, that we don't necessarily love, that's the energy we're putting out into the universe, and we're going to see that coming back in. I feel like that's where that detachment energy or that disconnect energy came from in the very beginning. So again, divide. Some of you may feel like you're being divided at this time, or you are, I'm getting here again, feeling a little bit separated. Let's take a look and see what is showing up here with the Six of Pentacles. You may not feel like help is on your side. Yeah, because you have the Five of Cups. It's coming in with the Six of Swords here, or excuse me, Six of Wands. This is about after a time of competition or after feeling maybe too much competitiveness or lack of leadership, feeling even criticized or criticizing yourself at times because situations didn't work out. This is about you being supported, and you're going to see evidence and proof of that coming in here, especially with the Buddha card showing up. This is about divine intervention and you being guided towards a new path. a new path that's going to bring a lot more happiness. There it is. 5 of Cups combined with the Sun. Yes, this is exactly what I said about focusing on the things that may have been challenging or difficult, or being in that stuck energy. But if you are able to see things from a new perspective, open up to this divine energy, open up to these new resources and paths. Some of you are saying, Melissa, I have been opening up. I've been doing the work here. Really take a look at, now, a couple of things here, Taurus. When you open up, right, when you're open to new opportunities, yes, it absolutely means that you're meeting the universe by putting yourself out there, putting your resume out there, launching ideas and products. That is half of it. The other half of it is making sure that you believe that you are worthy of achieving the success that is coming your way. Okay, do you have limiting beliefs? What is the quality of your self-talk? Do you feel frustrated or upset? And is it something subconsciously that you may be attracting into your energy? So really take a look and make sure that the inner and outer are aligned, and anything that had happened here in the past, that you're not letting that affect the new opportunities coming in, because sometimes we can put up that wall, and sometimes we can let the grief or the disappointments come in and wallow within our energy, and it really shuts the door to new opportunities even when we're putting ourselves out there. Excuse me. There is a way better opportunity coming in. The Sun, this is about being in that energy of abundance. This is about going with the flow instead of, now some of you may be doing this, please take it as it resonates. Sometimes we tend to, well, all of us, we are conditioned, right, by past experience that have happened. So you may subconsciously be going into that interview, and you may be saying before that interview even starts, well, the last interview, they denied me, they rejected me, I was disappointed. You may be carrying that same energy into the new one, and immediately that's putting that out into the universe, putting it out into the energy of the people that you are with. So if you find yourself doing that, I just want you to check in with yourself, because the Sun is saying, don't wait for that rug to be pulled out from underneath you, because you are so worthy of these opportunities coming in here. This is more than just financial wealth. It is emotional wealth, and you have everything within you to manifest this abundance, whatever that abundance looks like for you. The Sun card is about happiness. It's about good health, good life, enjoying the opportunities, feeling the riches that go beyond just finances here. And sometimes, again, we focus on the loss versus the gains. Now let's take a look at the foundation here. What is below you? What are you built upon? Queen of Pentacles. I love this for you. Regardless if you're female or male, you're very resourceful. You're very abundant, Taurus. You may like to spend at times. You can be a little bit overzealous with your money. You may be a little flashy with your money. For others of you, you may be coupon clippers, or you may like to really get deals or discounts. So sometimes you may fluctuate. You may go from one extreme to another. It's important to find that balance. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, others enjoy the fruits of her labor. Okay, so that means sometimes people can take advantage, because you are good at what you do here with this Queen of Pentacles. Whatever type of work you are doing, make sure that you are filling your own cup first. It's very important. When the Queen of Pentacles shows up, this is saying here, really take a look at your finances, where you're at, your spending habits. You may really benefit from talking to either a financial advisor or downloading an app on your phone that can help you with finances. Also, I'm getting here Groupon or other ways to save may really help you out here, especially when it comes to shopping or when it comes to trying to book tickets, something of that nature. I'm seeing someone may have recently downloaded this app already, because I'm getting here head shaking. So I feel like there could have recently been an app that you use, or some of you may have searched for the best deal or the best discount here. Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorite queens. She is tuned in and aware of what's going on around her in her surroundings. But sometimes she can be overwhelmed by so much stimulation in the external, and it can get the best of her at times. So it's important for you to go within when you're feeling that sense of overwhelm, Taurus, so you can disconnect or disengage from maybe the rest of the world and just allow yourself some of that downtime. Let's take a look and clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles here for Taurus, please. Two of Pentacles, exactly what I was saying here. Bring about that sense of balance. When things feel a little bit overwhelming, a little bit chaotic, make sure that you spend some time either meditating. All these words are flipping backwards here, so maybe some of you are medicating, but spend some time meditating versus medicating, whatever that may be. Of course, some of you may need medications, but don't numb it is what I'm hearing here for you as well. So even though there's a lot going on, ask for help, and that's what your challenge is. Six of Pentacles can be in reverse. It is showing up as the challenge. It can be that energy of, I got it all myself. I don't need any help. I don't need financial help. I don't need, I can take on this workload that's piled up on my desk here. Keep bringing it at me. I'm just going to build up a little bit of this resentment, but don't worry, I'll get it done. Don't let stubbornness or don't let ego get the best of you, because that can create a lot of stress, a lot of tension. Even though you're really good at it, you're good at multitasking, absolutely. And that's why people most likely show up and ask you to do it, but don't allow yourself to get so overwhelmed and frustrated that it takes away your joy and happiness, okay? Because that's what we come here on life to do. We came here to love. We came here to bring about joy. We came here to be happy. And sometimes that energy of getting stuck in all this physical guck can hold us back, but that's truly not the sole purpose. Let's take a look at the past. What's going on here in the past? Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles can certainly have been that energy of going into debt. It could be scarcity mindset, poverty conscious mindset. This could be, okay, thank you, Spirit. They are giving me either student loans, they're giving me credit card debt, as well as even foreclosure, but also taking a look at your belief systems around money. And that's kind of what was showing up. And I was talking about that earlier with an app and with taking a look at finances. Some of you may be doing a lot better, but you could certainly have been at one time or another, or something you're fixing or healing is emotional spending. Instead of shopping at 2 a.m. Amazon buys that the next day you're like, oh man, I probably should return not just half of this, but probably all of it because I really don't need it. Or it could be that you're overspending or indulging in things that you don't need, and then you're wondering why it's hard to save at times, because even as you're handing over a payment, you may already have that belief of, I don't have enough, I don't have enough. So just take a look, even though this is the past position, which I like to see it more so in the past still shows up to kind of bite us in the you know what sometimes. So really take a look and make sure that your inner self and your beliefs and your what's going on inside, if you're feeling chaotic inside, it's going to show up in your outer world. Okay, so the Four of Earth is all about you getting right with your money, taking a look at those limiting beliefs, the self-talk around money. Are you constantly in fear that you don't have enough? Okay, are you constantly in that energy of worry, of anxiety, wondering how you're going to pay bills or if that job's going to come in? Because sometimes, yes, we can absolutely feel overwhelmed and we can ask for divine intervention, and then we wonder, why isn't Spirit helping? Why are we still stuck in this cycle? And I feel like I do feel that there is a brand new beginning coming in for you, but it is about you doing that inner work as well. Let's take a look and see what's showing up here to clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles. Some of you may have really been trying to manage your resources and finances, because of course we all need stability. And I feel like you may have been hanging on too tightly. And sometimes that can happen. And this is how I like to describe it, is if you're holding your hands and someone pours a little bit of water in your hands, but you want to make sure that you have enough water because you're thirsty, right? You're thirsty, and you know that if you don't have that water, you're going to dehydrate and you could get sick, you could die. And what we do when we have that fear is we try to grab on to all of the water, but what ends up happening is it comes out through all the fingers, right? And before we know it, we don't have any of that water, and we get more and more and more buried into that scarcity and that fear and that obsessive energy energy of, oh my gosh, I don't have any more of it. And what happened was, Taurus, you are the one that ended up kind of squeezing it too much because of the fears and anxieties. And of course, I know it's way easier said than done, but really take a look, because your inner self here and what's going on within you can make the biggest of all difference when it comes to new opportunities. And I see one on the horizon, one that will be very successful, one that you will celebrate. 3 of Cups energy here. So this is about you no longer feeling rejected or feeling left out, okay? Because you felt like there was some sort of triangle. Someone was, in school when there's someone that's always sucking up to the teacher, you call them a teacher's pet, right? I feel like there was someone that may have been really close or kind of sucking up to maybe the boss, and you just felt like an outsider or a third party. I'm getting that energy as well. Or you just felt like regardless of how much you tried to prove yourself, that it just wasn't helpful towards a person. But that can bring about that energy of push, 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 and no receive. You have that 6 of Pentacles, right? When we try so hard, when we're in that energy of, I need to be the best, I need to be perfect, or I need to really make this boss see my worth and appreciate, what you're doing is you're extending so much of that energy and putting that in based on fear, based on not wanting to be rejected or not feeling seen or heard, that what it actually does is it can push that energy, what we're heading towards, further away. But I feel like there's a brand new opportunity for you to be seen, Taurus, for you to be heard, and for you to grow and excel in all areas of abundance, especially with that Sun card showing up here. So let's take a look at the good stuff. What's above you? What's above you? What are you manifesting? What's in your headspace? 3 of Cups, there it is. Spirit knows when to really come in and say, yes, this is what's happening. So you are absolutely going to manifest that opportunity of feeling finally part of a group or part of something, that you're not just on the sidelines watching everybody else get successful, or you're not just waiting for this opportunity to come in. This is actually going to happen for you. So this is powerful energy with the 3 of Cups here. It is about getting that raise. It's about abundance. It's the news of a new job. It is about being with a kindred of other like-minded people that share your beliefs and that share in the energy of what it is that you stand for. Make sure you're setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Make sure you know your worth. Okay, very powerful. Let's take a look and clarify this water energy here. What do we have for 3 of Cups showing up for Taurus? All right. The wheel. I love it. Yes, the wheel is spinning in your favor. And that's what I was feeling here in the beginning with this watch card. So this is about fortune and fate. It's about destiny. All of your prayers that you have absolutely been trying to manifest. And I've seen that in the very beginning for you, especially with the heart, the watch, and the Buddha. It's like, okay, I've been doing the work. When am I going to get the call? When am I going to get the raise? When am I going to expand and grow my business? When? And then we start to think that it's not going to happen, right? Because divine timing can certainly be different than our timing. So when this wheel of fortune shows up, this is about a turning point when it comes to your life. This is luck that you have manifested, right? It is finally, sometimes it takes forever to get that wheel spinning, right? It takes a while to get things going and to get things in motion. And this is about finally being able to get off that. Some of you, it could even have been a hamster wheel. It could have been a rat race for some of you as well, but I feel things are shifting in a very positive way. So I love to see this showing up here for you. So really powerful. Let's see what's coming in the near future. What is showing up here for Taurus in the near future? Remember, we do have the Buddha card, and I was sensing that Hierophant, some sort of, with the Wheel of Fortune, that is divine intervention, but this is more than just money. Let's see what this is. Ace of Earth, new opportunity. This is the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity to bring in unlimited abundance. Unlimited abundance. I want you to start telling yourself that each and every single day, Taurus, that you have access, that you are already in the flow and the energy of unlimited abundance. okay? And that these opportunities show up for you in many different shapes, sizes, and forms. Okay, it's something that you've been wanting here for quite some time. So the Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. It's a new beginning in the material world and also the spiritual sense as well, because you have the Buddha. So there is a brand new beginning with that Fool card, with this Ace of Pentacles. This is about good news within your career, your money, your home. It is about your wealth, your career, your success. Some of you, this is a gift or an inheritance or even a bonus. This is that Six of Pentacles showing up for you. We're finally, after a time of waiting and getting a little bit frustrated that divine timing isn't necessarily the same timing as you would like to see, it is showing up. Let's take a look and clarify here. What do we have for Taurus with the Ace of Pentacles, please? Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Three of Swords. No more disappointment here. If you've been let down, if you've been rejected in the past, if you have been, again, third party, if you felt left out like everybody else was getting their achievements and you weren't, finally you have this new opportunity coming in. I like this. It's showing up in reverse as well. So it is about healing from the situations of the past, not letting them run your life any longer. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you have to have a physical new job. Let's say you've been in this job that you really enjoy and you want to be there, but some sort of energy shift needs to change. And you're thinking, well, something external needs to change, right? But that's where that Hanged Man energy comes in. And if we're able to see it from a new perspective and even use the throat chakra to speak up for ourselves, to speak up for what we want, we're able to see things clearly and heal and know our self-worth, set boundaries, let them know, sorry, I can't work until this time every single day and not get compensated for it. I need to be healthy, body, mind, and soul, and this isn't healthy for me any longer. So speaking up here is important for a lot of you. Let's see how you're feeling, Taurus. How are you doing? How are you doing, beautiful souls? Some of you may have had to heal or recover from some sort of mental illness. It could have been, as well as something within the physical as well. But I feel like you're on your way towards recovery, and you're seeing that something had needed to kind of happen within you, because out with the old, in with the new. And sometimes that can show up in the form of manifesting. There's the energy of healing. I love it. This is the Star. This can be about you rising above issues. Some of you, it certainly can be the card of fortune, of fame, and you have that wheel. So when the wheel shows up with the star as well, you certainly could be getting noticed. You could be getting recognized, and you're healing through these issues. I'm so proud of you, Taurus, because it can be difficult. What we tend to do sometimes is when we have setback after setback or rejection after rejection, it piles on layers upon layer. And before we know it, we don't even realize what that root problem is, because we have to peel this layer off and peel that layer. And we keep doing that, right? Until we finally heal or get to the root of the problem. Because when we do not get to the root of a situation, it's just like putting that Band-Aid on. We're going to keep getting what we've always got unless we do things differently. You are doing things differently. So pat yourself on the back, because you know your worth, Taurus. You know that you are deserving of reciprocity here. You know that you are deserving of abundance, of prosperity, of a good life, good health. And sometimes we forget that is our birthright. Sometimes we forget, through all of the conditioning and experience and setbacks and rejections that we've been through, that will never amount to it, but you absolutely will. So kudos to you for remembering. Let's clarify the Star. What is going on here with the Star, please? Ace of Materials. I love it. You're getting the same cards here, one in front of another. And I say this at all my readings because Spirit does this every time. Spirit's always a step ahead, right? And you have here Ace of Materials, Ace of Earth. So you're actually manifesting. Remember I said earlier, this good fortune, this luck, you are creating this luck for yourself because you're healing, you're doing the work. And this Ace of Pentacles is about finally paying off. You've been getting that wheel in motion for quite some time, but sometimes we want it to start spinning sooner rather than later. Who doesn't, right? But it just takes a little bit of time and effort, and you're getting there. So beautiful energy. Double Ace of Pentacles here. Let's see what's going on in your surroundings. Now remember, You had that Two of Pentacles. So even if things seem chaotic, or even if other people aren't necessarily in that vibration, it doesn't mean that you have to let those people bring you down. Okay, you have two coming out here. So they're actually saying here, focus on your hopes, not your fears, because the next position is hopes and fears. So we're going to take a look. Justice and Ace of Fire. Beautiful. So the Justice is actually the hopes and fears, and the Ace of Fire is what's going on around you. Double ace with that Fool. I mean, Taurus, March looks to be a very powerful month for you. Ace of Wands is about chasing those desires, those dreams, those passions, those career projects. This is about you reinventing yourself. And I see this making a big difference in your life. The way that you view your own worth is actually going to manifest in your outer world, which is what we've been talking about here. So what's going on around you? New opportunities. This is about you feeling more energy than you felt in the past here, but it's abundant, positive energy. It's not about productivity. It's not about running on empty like the Energizer battery and going and going and going until we wear ourselves out. This is coming from that unlimited tap that you can tap into at any time. It's called source energy, right? Ace of Wands is about you feeling that unlimited potential within, and it's motivating you to move forward here. And the fear is, what if it's unfair? What if I don't get balance in my life? The Justice, if it's some sort of legal issue that you're dealing with, you may say, well, what if it doesn't work out in my favor? Or what if there's not equality or fairness? What if I'm judged? What if I judge myself? Don't let those what ifs. Remember what I said in the beginning here. What other people think of you, well, one of my favorite quotes is none of your business, right? What other people think of you most likely is a projection on what they are going through, right? This Justice energy here is about balance. So keep that balance, know your worth, set healthy boundaries, Taurus. And the Justice says here, I feel like you're manifesting balance into your life on all different areas. So let's dive in and take a look at what this Ace of Wands is all about for you. What do we have here for Taurus? Ace of Wands, please. Okay, you have two cards shooting out. King of Inspiration, King of Wands here. Some of you are entrepreneurs, business owners, or definitely taking the lead in an area. But you have the Seven of Wands. Yes, so you have the Seven of Wands partnered here with this King of Wands. This is about standing up for your beliefs. This is about you being in your integrity, being humble, being honest with yourself about what you need to do to make something happen. Okay, when the Seven of Wands shows up, this is about you living life on your terms, non-conforming, making your dreams manifest, not chasing someone else's. Okay, very powerful energy here. Let's take a look and clarify the Justice in the hopes and fears. What do we have for Taurus with Justice? Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes that dream work. This is about collaborating with spirit, collaborating with other kindred souls. This is about you being in that place of loving what it is that you do. Some of you are going off on your own, whether you are a counselor or a lawyer, right? This is about you being able to manifest working with other people that support you and that you support each other instead of needing to maybe one up or feeling like you are left out on the sideline or feeling a little bit abandoned. I feel like you're connecting with the right people. There's an energy here of networking as well. Some of you may be going on a trip, or you may be meeting people through some sort of course or workshop. Let's take a look at the final outcome. What's the final outcome here for Taurus, please? March 2023. Final outcome, drum roll, Eight of Fire. Beautiful. The Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands. When this shows up, it's about speed. It's about action. It is about velocity, travel for some of you. You may be relocating even. It is about movement, messages coming after a time of maybe a little bit of delay, right? Because you have that watch. It is time to profit. So beautiful clarification here. You may even be getting messages or downloads from spirit, because this is about your life purpose. This is about, again, spiritual wealth, being divinely guided towards this new direction, a new path. And with all the aces and the wands showing up for you, or excuse me, the Fool energy, you're going to get some sort of quick news. I feel very quick. If you haven't already received this new opportunity, I feel some of you have received a new job already. but there could be a quick movement, a quick turnaround. They may say, I really love what you have to do, but you would be better working in this department. We'd love to relocate you. Or this could be an idea that you have spur of the moment. You decide to launch and it really blows up. So whatever this is for you, it's a quick moving energy, especially because you're open. You have been open. I do feel that, but it took a little bit of time to get that wheel spinning. So let's take a look and clarify. The Eight of Wands showing up for you, Taurus. Eight of Wands. What do we have for Taurus? Seven of Cups. So this is about thinking quick. Okay, thinking quick on your feet. Don't spend too much time humming and hawing or go back and forth is what I get here, because it may leave you feeling overwhelmed, or it may get you stuck in that headspace of what ifs. Don't do that. Okay, you have the Justice here. Things will be fair. Things will feel more balanced. But sometimes if we tend to veer backwards and we go back to this Four of Pentacles, lower vibes, we can get a little bit stuck in our own heads and go round and round. Spirit is saying there are a lot of opportunities here for abundance, Taurus. Seven of Cups is focusing. Don't feel overwhelmed. If there's too many choices coming in here, or if there's a lot coming your way, just take a moment. With that Queen of Pentacles, disconnect from your external surroundings and just come into your heart space. Become into awareness, connect to divine, connect to your higher self, which you have that connection available at all times, right? Seven of Cups is about you making choices, I feel, again, from the heart. Beautiful. A really powerful reading for you. Especially for those of you that have felt like you were sitting on the bench waiting and everybody else was going up to bat, and you were thinking, well, I've been in training, right? I've been in training. I know how to hit the ball. I know what to do when I get out there. I know that I can hit it out of the ballpark. Why can't anyone else see my worth? Why am I still sitting on this bench? Well, this is about you getting your shot to get up there and show them what you're made of. Really powerful, Taurus. Let's get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so what do we have here for you? We have time for a nap. So some of you have already been in this energy of, I feel, a little bit of, again, stagnation. You may have felt like things were going really, really busy for you, but this is a new type of energy coming in. But you better get some rest now, because things are going to speed up. And remember what I said about the energy of, there's a difference between go, 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 like Energizer Bunny. We don't have enough. We feel depleted, right? Because we're focusing all of our attention on things that are not serving us, or we don't feel the reciprocity. There's a new type of energy coming in, because you're dedicating yourself to doing what it is here that you love, or aligning with the right type of people. So allow yourself to take that space out, that downtime as well. There could be a movement around the 24th, or some of you, it'd be really beneficial to, if you are leaving one job and going from another, take a 2-week notice, or take a little bit of break, take a time off, go on a trip, even if it's a road trip, a day trip. Take a little bit of downtime for you to refresh, recoup, and rejuvenate your energy, because things are going to start to speed up here for you. So really beautiful. All right, let's take a look and get a message from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And at this time, Taurus, I just ask, if you can, take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. And if you need a moment, Taurus, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Taurus, is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Okay, so right away here we have wolf spirit, and it says turn knowledge into wisdom. That's what we were talking about here. Yes, you've already been through some of the challenges. You've already been through a lot of growth. And remember in the very beginning, I was getting with that 6 of fire, education, knowledge. There's something here that you've learned. You don't want to repeat a cycle with that Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like you're not going to, because you're turning it into wisdom. This is that think quick on your feet type of energy as well. Next, we have Lion Spirit, card 37. Some of you may be 37, have a birthday on the 3rd or the 7th. It's also that 11 energy of justice here as well. Or actually, excuse me, it's 10. So Wheel of Fortune here. But it says be generous of spirit. This is that strength, okay? Some of you may even have Leo in your chart. You may be dealing with a Leo, but I feel like this is about you being courageous and brave, but also opening your heart up, keeping that heart open, especially because you have the 4 of Pentacles showing up, and that can be closing ourselves down or holding that heart in so tightly that we tend to disconnect from certain energies. I feel like you are absolutely opening up to new beautiful things. So be generous. Spirit is being generous. This is that energy of reciprocity, generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take. Next you have Turtle. This is wonderful as well because this goes in with that watch energy of slow and steady wins the race. Even though sometimes we want that instant gratification, we want that job now, we want that raise now, we want that business to grow overnight. You may realize that with great success, we do have to put the work into it here, but I feel like you have been, and something that you've been working on, or if you just got a new opportunity coming in, it could certainly be long term. It could be something that, again, you have unlimited potential that you can tap into. Some of you may be 62. You may have a birthday on the 6th, the 2nd, or even the 8th. And I feel that you may even see turtles, whether it's on your social media feed, or some of you may have a turtle tattoo, or maybe you see someone in public wearing a turtle shirt. That is a reminder from Spirit that you are on the right path and that you will win the race here. But make sure you're not too quick to rush into the things that need a little bit of time. So for example, I know earlier we said you're excited to launch, you're excited to put yourself out there here because there's good news, but sometimes we don't tend to allow ourselves, again, that time for a nap, that little break. We just say yes without reading the fine print, or we say this is what we want without maybe doing a little bit of research. Just allow yourself to go slow. Make sure, what do they say? Dot your I's and make sure those T's are crossed as well. So make sure that your kind of ducks are in a row, so to speak, because I feel like there's a beautiful opportunity and I would hate for you to miss some really wonderful things because you're too quick, you're too excited. It's the next thing, right? Your final energy is Stag. Take the lead. You may be 58, have a birthday on the 5th or the 8th. This is a very, very strong energy here. This reminds me of Aries as well, Taurus, and you. You may have even a little bit of Aries in your chart, but this is about you stepping forward and creating more abundance because the Stag is very abundant. They lead with their head held high and they know that they have resources available to them, that they can kind of tune in and out from that spirit world to the physical world, and that their needs will be met and taken care of here as well. Okay, powerful energy. I love this for you. All right, that is what I have for your March 2023 career reading. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for listening and being here, Taurus. Lots of love.